How's everyone doing today? It's your boy, Hey Dog TV, another day of Gossip TV. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about a lady that her husband pays her an allowance every month to be his wife. I wouldn't say too much on it now. Let's hear her speak. Then I will comment on it and I'll give you my input. Cause it's what we do. Let's get it.
So all of that is factored in plus anything that the audience gives as well.
Sure. So how much does he pay? We were just talking about that range. Unless you want to specifically say,
I'm not going to give a specific
because that's the characteristic.
No, that's my business. That's my business. That's my business mindset because there are other people on that show. I do not know how much.
So then let's give a range. Because the range doesn't pinpoint the range.
That's why I said I can do the range.
Yeah, sure.
You asked me to pinpoint.
Sure. What's the range?
So I can do a range of anywhere between 2 to maybe 35.
To what? I don't know.
I know what she's talking about.
200.
I'll let you know right now. Let you know
200.
She's talking about $2,000 to $3,500.
Yeah.
My mind.
Yeah.
I know what she's talking about, but I'm telling you right now. Better. I hope you're talking about $200 or $350. Well, she said a month. Oh no. Let's see. Well, let's see.
$2,000
to 35.
2,000
to 35
to 3,500 a month.
Correct.
You're telling me he pays Molly that much money? I'm just saying, Molly gets that much money to do what Molly does? First off, I told you, I knew it. I knew she was getting paid. She was getting paid to be chaotic. I knew it. Knew it, but you're paying her $2,000 to $3,500 to be chaotic. It'll be crazy. Wouldn't it be crazy if you find out that Mika is getting paid around this much money and everybody else is only getting like $400? Wouldn't that blow your mind? Because they're like, well, you just caused chaos. That's why I say even the range thing goes against the
Never discuss your money online, man. Never ever discuss your money with anyone.
What if Quentin being paid $5?
Anyone at work, don't ever discuss what you get paid. Honestly, anyone ask you, because trust me, in workplaces, people get paid different money. It's not everyone's wages the same. Some people get extra for here and there. You know what I'm saying? So never ever, trust me. I made that mistake in the past. Never again. Keep your finance to yourself. Someone asks you, what you get paid an hour? I'm like, none of your business. That's personal. That's it. If you don't want to be rude, just say, sorry, that's personal information. That's it.
Y'all getting $400. And Molly, because she is so chaotic and says whatever comes to her mind and don't even think about it, he's like, hey, yo, Molly, I'm gonna give you $500 plus $1,500 on top of that if you can make niggas go crazy, which she's getting the job done. Well, he's paying her that much money.
Okay, for your role.
I'm only on that show. So there are some people that are on 5 days a week. There are some people that are on 1 day a week, and for me, I'm only on Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay, so Thursdays and Fridays, you make a good amount of money just for Thursdays and Fridays.
Exactly, that's good.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what's been out there. Mm-hmm. So I understand that Anton is married. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're married. Correct. Have you met?
What? When Mika been married? She's been married this whole time. Who knew this? Y'all knew this? People out here knew she was married? I didn't know she was married. This is news to me. If I would have knew Mika was married, do she ever say it though? Mika, no, I'm not attacking you, Mika, but do she ever say it? My mind is blown. I didn't know she was married. Be honest with you, being married just changed up a whole lot of things. I was a goddamn fumblerooski right there. Like we thought we knew the play, and out of nowhere the center still had the ball, and now he about to start running the opposite way. That's what just happened to me.
Anton's wife?
Yes.
How would you describe her?
She's very, when I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. That lady's probably one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
Come again?
He has not met him in person. Has he met him over the phone or in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that when you have to see people, it has to be in person, or that if you don't meet them in person, then it's
Wait, is she hiding her husband or something?
Something or whatever. So
No, so I'm saying, what's the form
Answer
of
the question.
communication
Yeah.
I mean,
that he met?
I mean, they don't have a form of communication where they talk back and forth.
Yeah. So, but you said he did not meet your husband in person.
No.
Is that to imply that he met him virtually?
No.
If I had to start with absolutely nothing, here's how I would get back.
So hold on a second. So he hasn't met your husband physically or anything, but you're saying in person, no, like he met your husband in other ways, but so he doesn't know who your husband is. He can walk past your husband to not know, but you've met his wife. Nah, come on, man. Make it. You gotta make it make sense,
It
man.
might take some time.
So he's never met your husband.
No.
What the hell is even that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, gosh.
No particular reason.
Sure.
Just I've never had to actually do anything where my husband was there, and so if he's there, like if my like when we work together, is here, so my husband's come here. But
but when we first met and worked together,
we were in person as well.
Your husband came.
Yeah, we were here. We were here in the DC area. Yes, my husband came.
Yes.
So again, if he was here, then yes. But most of my business dealings, and if not all, I usually have a manager or somebody else deal with that. So that's the reason why it's not a thing. But I talk to my husband about it.
How long have you and Anton been
She's just being around the bush.
We're business partners, and
so you're not a friend, because I don't want to provide language that's inaccurate.
So your business partner with Anton, you've met his wife, but Anton's never met your husband. And you guys are in the same city. I guess I don't see anything wrong with that, but obviously he makes sure you met his wife because to understand, to give her peace of mind, kind of thing. Maybe the wife doesn't trust him, but the husband trusts her. So okay, I get it. Fair.
That's why I changed it.
Yeah.
We're business partners, absolutely.
You're not friends.
No.
Okay.
Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Not necessarily. Well, yes.
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. Like,
wait a minute. Maybe I'm confused. Don't on the after hours, don't they all be calling each other friends? Everybody be saying they're friends on the after hours. So are you telling me that Molly Q, Anton, Slimmy are friends, but you're not their friend? Because I'm pretty sure they be saying they're friends on that thing. I don't think. I might be crazy. I might be bad crazy, but I'm pretty sure I heard that Anton. Remember when he got that beef with Q, and he had said, "So y'all, he didn't have beef." But he said, hey, "You can't be talking to your friends like this, because we're not just like people out there." So you were implying that everybody was friends, but now, what's your name? Mika. My fault, Mika. Mika just said, "Yeah, they not friends." Okay, I'm just getting a lot of random information now. I didn't know this stuff. I didn't know she was married. I ain't gonna lie to you. Almost said heifer, but I didn't know she was married.
Outside of business.
yeah, like
correct.
not. We were, me and you were shooting here, and then.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym, huh? You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
I'm saying, hey, are you up? Are you available today? If you want to go out to the blah blah blah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
But do you believe it was important at some point for you to introduce your husband to Anton?
It should have been.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure his wife thought it was important to meet you.
Yeah.
So I can't speak on what his
Right.
wife thought.
Correct.
But the one time that I would.
Anytime he asks about the husband, she starts stuttering. Literally, anytime he asks about her husband, let me rewind it. Why she keep stuttering? Hear the question again. Hear it.
Are you available today? If you want to go out to the blah blah blah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Do you
Listen.
believe it was important at some point for you to introduce your husband to Anton?
Here it
It
is.
should have been.
Yeah. So the one. So
Well,
the.
so the one I mean so the one I mean the the I can but would have see
We had an event here, but he had to work. So, I mean,
But have you made it a concerted effort to make it happen? We do what we want to do, when we want to do it, for whom we want to do it for. And if something is really important to you and your family, either on your end as a wife, you absolutely make a concerted effort for this man, or
go ahead.
Or Anton, as a man, says, I want to meet your husband just because you're married, and I don't want any messaging or anything else to be misconstrued by him or the public. So it's fair that I introduce myself. Has that conversation happened?
No, that conversation has not happened, and I understand what you're saying. My thing again, my business dealings is normally with me, my manager, things like that. But my it's not without my husband knowing. So everything that I do, every place that I go, everything that I'm going to be doing, my husband knows. And I have to actually talk about it with him, tell him what I'm doing, things like that.
How did you reassure your husband this was strictly business? Like if my wife is flying to another state,
because
at some point I'm going, or I need to meet this person in person. And
but everyone's not the same.
If he's single or married, it
you-
doesn't matter to me. If he feels that
Some
he
people
wants
are
to
chilled.
be, I want my wife to be very committed and loyal to the idea of her business engagements. I should be comfortable with as a husband. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Sure.
But my thing is, I think a lot of people sometimes misconstrue is this.
The part where I can understand where I would need to be there, it would be if, for example, is a random people that she's never met, that they met online, now they're doing business together, she has to fly out, then yeah, for her safety reasons, of course, yeah, you want to make sure that everything goes smoothly, yeah, I understand. But for the reasons of thinking, she might do a madness if I'm not there, then you shouldn't be with her. You feel me? That's what I say anyway.
Is separate for some reason, independent from like big conglomerates, right? So if there's a person that has a business, it automatically changes from if Disney calls you, right? Because there have been other things that I have done as far as movie sets and other things that my husband has not gone to, and nobody would bat an eye if I'm talking to the director or if I'm going to meet, for a shoot for this or that.
I got these designer items.
Another thing as well, I would say, if the husband knows her manager and the manager is the one escorting her, there's nothing wrong in what she's doing, because at the end of the day, it's work, isn't it? You're not going to keep policing your wife because she's around other men. Because the manager is there. Because she keeps saying that her manager is there. She goes to these meetings with the manager. She flies with the manager. So really and truly, the manager is there, and the husband knows the manager. So I don't see the problem. I don't see what she's done wrong. Honestly speaking, I don't see it. It don't make sense. But hey.
bad eye, that don't mean you should still do it. That's that right there. I don't no. Because if you want me to use an example, I'm pretty sure a lady who went to go meet Harvey Weinstein, you would have wanted your husband to come along with you. So it's still weird that when you're going across state, because the husband thing, doing that is a form of his protection to you. Yeah, now you gotta understand. Remember, conservative traditional values. I mean, your husband is a protector. A form of protection is him knowing where you're going and him knowing the people that you're going to meet. My wife ain't finna just go meet random niggas like, hey yo, we should do this thing, and she tell me this is what she finna go do, and then she fly to Detroit while I'm all the way over here in DC. That's not that finna happen. I don't know. We never seen Taken? We never seen Taken? You know, I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna be on the phone and say, I have a list of skills.
Exactly. See, for security reasons, I definitely hear that. I hear where it's coming from for the security reasons, but that's it. But not for the untrusting, whatever, you don't trust it for this and that. No, for security reasons, yeah, definitely.
We'll find you. And when I find you, I will hurt you. I'm not that guy. I'm gonna be confused and say, oh, Jesus Christ. I told her to have her maced. Like, that's all that's gonna happen now. So just because you're gonna go talk to Disney don't mean that if I'm your husband, I need to go. I need to go and go where you're going, see the person you're talking to, and all types of things. It's literally called I'm evaluating the system. Not evaluating the system. I'm observing the situation. I'm observing everything that's happening. Just because other people are cool with it don't mean nothing. Right now, people don't bat an eye to a dude with a wig on saying that he's the woman of the year. So that don't mean nothing.
Your spouse is not always coming. And so I think the notion that just because it's this person, and I understand that people have their own thoughts and perceptions of people, but I think a lot of the times when it comes down to people who are in independent media, they think it's more of a personal level, and still it's business.
Yeah, but I think what people may feel befuddled or confused by is, at some point you put the business aside when rumors are brewing, when images are plastered all over social media.
Now you're talking about a year later.
Okay, so before a year later, let me ask you this. Has there ever been a concern from your husband about your business relationship with Anton?
My business relationship, absolutely not.
So the husband, so Anton is her business partner and her manager. So is her Anton? Hold on a second. Anton is her business partner and the manager, and he's never met her husband, but they be catching flights together to go out the city to do this and that. But your husband's never met him or spoken with him on the phone. Who do you blame more? I mean, if he's tried and the woman is like, no, it's cool, then of course, you blame the woman. But the same thing, that is weird. Yeah, that's tricky, especially if you're always together and you've met the guy's wife and you haven't. Yeah, that sounds a bit fishy, man. That sounds fishy, Mika. I see some skeletons in the closet, Mika. Oh gosh, yeah. Now I hear the story of this conversation, but I heard something else. Pictures. What about them pictures? I want to know about what pictures. What happened? Jeez, it's cooking.
He can watch it. Like, he can literally sit there and watch it. And then two, if he has a concern or anything he wants to know, I just tell him.
Has he ever been incredulous? Skeptical? Yeah. Has he been with your flying out there, or depending on how long you stay, or just the mere fact that I never even met this person? Has he just had that sort of incredulity, if you will, about not meeting your male business partner?
So I think he would like to be, more involved with coming out there, but again, and what my husband is for a living.
Sure.
So it's not feasible.
So he would like to come out there, but it's okay, yes, she is a problem. So he's been trying to meet this guy, and she's not letting it happen. She's like, it's not affordable. But when both of you are in the same city, why can't you just introduce your husband to the guy? Just for what I'm saying, sometimes you just have to do these things for peace sake, man. Like, what the? Oh yeah, she's definitely the problem. She's definitely the problem. Because I see the way she's watching what she's saying. She would like to, but it's not feasible. He'll pay his own flight. You're not booking his flight for him.
Well, it's feasible because here's how I see it. If Anton has to get on an airplane and come and meet your husband out of respectability, then that's what a man does.
You don't even gotta do that. You don't really gotta do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Brother, you using a bunch of big words on me, and I don't like that. I don't like for anybody to make me feel like I gotta think. Okay, don't cut it out with those big words. Big words, bright suit, cut it out. Bright suit, but I like the colors. But cut that out. You don't even have to fly. He never seen him virtually, or he never talked to him face to face virtually or in person. That's a
crazy.
Thing right there.
That's crazy.
That's shocking to me, and it's still shocking that I know Molly has a husband, but Mika, I did not know you had one. What is it? Like, is your husband black, white, Spanish, Hispano? Like, what is he? Indian? What is he? I don't know. Did not know this thing, but still, your husband could have virtually talked to him, but you said they never did that, which I think is wild. This is a wild way of this thing happening when both people are supposed to be traditional and conservative. A husband who has a wife and a wife who has a, man who has a wife, a woman who has a husband. Y'all all ain't.
What if I told you you can go to university without any
That is crazy, though. That's you know what? Like, so what I'm getting from this story is you fly up there to go and meet the guy. He buys your ticket or whatever, and you fly up there. But your husband can one time fly with you. We're talking about it's not feasible. You're working 2 days a week. In the beginning, you said you make between 2,000 and 3,500. Now it's a short flight. It's not a long. It's literally a couple of hundred. You can easily book your husband a flight, but if not, he can book himself a flight or whatever. Make it a couple's trip away. But it's like you're hiding your husband off for what? There's something's going on, man. There's something's going on. Honestly, she's definitely hiding her husband. Like, yeah, that is wild. Oh gosh. And you can tell the way she's answering that he wants to get involved, but she's not letting him.
Amazing.
I was talking about feasible for if anytime I have to get up and go do something. And it's not.
I know that because your husband hasn't always been on the show when we were doing something, so I get that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by it's not always feasible. But if it was to that point where he wanted to have, Anton do something, or if it was, I want to go, sure, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it's never I don't, how should I say? I don't give a, I need to hide this, or it's just, I just really feel that because this is independent, that we're not looking at it as business
because what is independent?
Because this is so this is your business here.
Sure.
I can talk to you directly instead of having to talk to 1,001 people to get to you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
With that, it's still a business,
Yeah.
but I can talk directly to you. So I can talk directly to Anton. So being that I can talk directly to Anton, I think people get a sense of that, well, because you can do that, then now it's something more happening if you go meet with this person.
Yeah.
versus looking at it still the same. Yeah, this is not a big corporation, but this is still business, and this is still a person that is going to be employing me, contracting me, whatever.
Right, she's changing the whole subject. Literally, what they were asking about your husband being involved, and you're talking about because I talked to him directly, people think that there's more going on rather than the business, but but they don't understand it's just business. Mate, why are you just diverted from your husband's situation? Anyway, let's forward this because we need to get to the juicy parts, man.
Okay, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying it was like great. It was perfect timing. He was waiting for you to say that. That's what that was. Now this like church suit nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. You a dirty dog. The boy's a dirty dog. That's what he is.
Wanted to take me somewhere. Now I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, I was flabbergasted.
Why?
Because
wait.
Sure.
So go back to what you were saying, because you can't intertwine the two. So you were asking,
sure,
was he expounding on
flirt,
on the certain type of things that he says, and we were talking about him saying it's beautiful, whatever, but not expounding in that way.
Yes.
Now, what is your question that you're asking now?
Well, I think I asked you, was it disrespectful? Did you feel that it was disrespectful? And I think you answered it by saying no, because you realize that it's content and people do these shows and they say things. And you also clarified it by saying outside of the show, that has never happened. Would that be correct, what I heard?
Right, but you use the hook at the end to say, well, he's...
What did he say?
Well, I think you said something, and we can probably roll it back in post-production. You said something about when we go places or he takes me somewhere. And that's what made me say...
So what I said was, he's not adding on to the beautiful or gorgeous, saying, dang, you're so gorgeous,
yes,
that I want to take you to the whatever, so we can do this.
And I thought we clarified that, because I said those are my words. That's what I say. And you did say he doesn't say that.
No.
Right. And I didn't want to put words in his mouth, but I want to be clear. So let's go to the picture.
Okay.
Tell us about this. How did this happen?
So this was the day that we did the interview. So the show did an interview, or just you and him? This is my interview.
The first day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So this is my interview day, because you can go and you can see the outfits, the same outfit, same everything. Now, what he is doing here is he had already a business meeting set up there. So there is...
That's what he told you.
No,
I'm not saying that's what he told you as if that was a cake bake. He told you he had a business meeting and you were invited.
No.
Okay.
So again, back there, probably like on the first level there is an area where if you have, your high roller seats and things like that, you I don't know what they call it there in Detroit, but here in DC, they call it maybe the Ultra Club and things like that, where all the people that have club seats, things like that. Yeah. You have, of course, conference rooms, other things up there. And back there is where he had his meetings. We met a couple of high-profile people. They were talking about sponsorships, they were talking about interviews, a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah. I still don't think you answered the question.
Yeah.
You asked what was I doing there?
How did, because I said he had a business meeting and invited you, and you said no. So you didn't fall out the sky. They didn't open up the dome and you came down on a harness into the meeting. So what I'm saying is
hold on. Answer your actual question.
So this is what I'm saying. The interview is over. The one-on-one interview is over. Correct?
Correct.
What does the conversation sound like to invite you to come here?
Okay.
Because I said you were invited and you said no.
Okay. No, that's not what I said. But nevertheless,
I'm going to show you the exact 5 steps.
She's definitely watching her words. She's watching what she's trying to say, but I think, so those that don't know, Anton is a millionaire, he's a multi-millionaire with loads of different YouTube channels, and he hires people to start a podcast, and he pays them monthly wage, and she's one of his employees, and so that's what's happening. And he, after the interview, he invited her somewhere else, and she went, and that's the picture that they took on the thing. So she's being around the bush. She knows exactly what he said, but she's not trying to say it because she knows that her husband is going to listen to this, or going to watch this.
Let me ask you that question. You did definitely say that. You said that.
And you were invited.
No.
Okay.
So again, he had business meetings there, and he said, well, I got a couple meetings at the game, and these people I think would be good for you to meet. I said, sure.
And you were the only one from the team that went to.
I wasn't at a team.
You were on the interview.
I wasn't at a team then.
No, I'm saying the interview was his staff, his production. Like you have camera people, producers, etc. So the production is over. Did he not only apprise you that he was going and invite you? Were there other production people?
Well,
we all have gone out together after production.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, again, you have production people and everything and all that other good stuff. Anton does everything himself.
Yes.
And I do mean all of it. Unless sometimes, like if he has something else going on, there may be another person there because they may have to help him with something else. But if it's only like one thing that he's doing outside of his own video,
sure,
it's only him.
So his wife wasn't there.
And this one, no.
Right. So you flew out for an interview. Mm-hmm. You went to his studio or mm-hmm. place of production. Mm-hmm. Y'all did an interview, and it's just you guys.
So I flew to Detroit. Got to the hotel. Okay. Got to the studio.
He booked a hotel for you. The location.
Correct.
Okay.
Got to the studio. His wife came past the studio. That's when I first met her.
Sure.
But she did not stay.
Okay. Let me ask you this, and I'm not trying to be too investigatory, but it gives foundation. Mm-hmm. How far is the hotel from the studio and from his home, if you knew?
I've never been to his home.
Well, you know how to go to a person's home.
You said from his home, so yeah. I don't know.
You don't know that. Okay, fair enough. From the studio.
You trying to be a dirty dog right now, Mr. Church Suit. I see what you just did right here. How far is this thing? Because if you know how far it is, he could have gotten there. Yeah. That's what you're doing right now. I know what you're doing. All right, I told y'all, I ain't just biases. I know what Mr. Church Suit over here is doing. You never trust a nigga with a suit that looks this damn clean. All right? You can never trust him.
Give or take 5, 10, 15 minutes or more.
I say maybe 10 or 15.
Okay, 10 or 15. So then he says...
It's all downtown.
It's all downtown. So he says, hey, I got this business meeting. I'm going to this game. Would you like to go with me? Mm-hmm. And obviously you said yes because you weren't forced to go.
I got this game. I got this meeting.
I had this meeting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I'm looking at this picture, are you all on the floor at a basketball game?
Correct, that's the floor.
Okay, at a basketball game.
Correct.
So you went to a basketball game. Did you watch the game?
No. This picture right here, we probably sat on this court maybe 10 minutes.
Oh,
we were in the back.
So immediately. And then,
that is crazy though. So you went to a job interview, then after the job interview, your manager said, oh yeah, you got the job. I'm going to a basketball game. You want to come and watch the game? And she went straight after the interview. Yeah, that's wild.
I just went on the floor and took a picture.
No, we just went on the floor and we sat there maybe 10 minutes, and then they had their in the corner.
Watch a game.
He wanted to see a little bit of the game. Sat there maybe about 10 minutes. The quarter ended. Went right back to the back.
Okay, and was his wife invited with you guys to the business meeting?
I don't know if she was invited or not.
Was she there?
She wasn't there.
She was not there.
She wasn't there.
In that moment, did you
I ain't like that it don't make sense, but I can't just say it's not true. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I think what she just said was you and Anton, y'all went to a business meeting he had already. It was after y'all did a one-on-one interview. He took you to a business meeting. After one of the meetings, y'all went on the floor and sat there for 10 minutes and then went back to the meeting. Y'all took a picture like down in the floor seats while there for 10 minutes. Hey, yo, man,
that don't make sense.
Sure, but I'll let you right now. If my lady told me this stuff that you're telling me, I'd say you a goddamn lie. That's me. You lie some. I immediately said to her, I ain't saying that to you, Mickey, but I don't believe it.
Brett's born before 1980.
Yep, definitely. Because so he after the interview, he called you to say, oh yeah, I've got a business meeting. It would be nice for you to meet the rest of the crew. But in the same breath, you said he does everything himself unless he's got special events. So then you get to the basketball game. You was watching a game for 10 minutes. Then you guys went away to speak to the rest of the team. But that don't make sense to me. I feel like the guy invited you to the game and you just thought, yeah, you know what? He flew you out, he booked you a hotel, and all of a sudden there's a game on the same evening. You knew about the game before you caught the flight. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest, man. Moving like a groupie and you have a husband. That's wild, man. That's crazy. Let's keep watching though, because I'm telling you, yeah. As he said anyway, if my woman came home and told me all of this, I wouldn't believe her neither. That's crazy, man.
A meeting. So
you had nothing to do with it, right?
Let me finish.
Sure.
I was there for a meeting, right? So he's already having his business done, whatever he's going to do. You're in business, you're in this crowd,
sure.
You absolutely understand that there are networking opportunities. If I know so-and-so and I bring you with me,
sure.
And so-and-so sees you, you can make networking opportunities. And you also know that it does not happen in a vacuum. It does not happen in offices.
Correct.
It does not happen. You can be in the golf league, you can be at NBA games, all types of things. So again, kind of like just like the thing we were talking about with it just being.
But it doesn't make sense because he weren't going there to meet new people. You said earlier that he wanted to introduce you to his business partners in a business meeting, but you ended up in a basketball court.
The fact that it's just that person that is the business entity. I also think that when people don't know business, or people have never experienced what it's like to network, especially with people that are upper echelon, they don't understand that these things don't happen in just offices. These things don't happen in a particular place. So there are a lot of high rollers and business people. Like there were people there that were part of the NBA,
sure.
The guy that owns the actual arena, all there, all the mayor, like all there.
But that's why what you're saying, I understand what you're saying, that people do this thing. But the only problem is what he said was, first off, your husband never met this guy. Your husband never met Anton. Anton is taking you to places in front of people, and you are looking as if you're not married. You're looking as if you two are close. And that's why it comes a thing where, traditional thing. Like, you're not supposed to make your husband look bad. Do your husband look bad if you are roaming around with a guy to these random locations with him? I understand what you're saying, but do it look bad? And the other thing is, like I said before, I didn't know she was married. I don't think she introduces herself. Well, maybe in person. So never mind me. You might do that in person. Well, old panels just like that. You do not just. I don't hear I'm married. You know who tells everybody they're married? Go fag Jim. Smell the roses. She always tells people that she has a husband. Boy, she always states it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, the former man.
Foreman, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, here's the difference, and you know this because we work together.
Mhm.
I go back to how critical it is for the male that you're working with, particularly when it's sort of independent and we are being seen and these sort of pictures come about. It's important to meet and know your husband. And I'm not saying he isn't a man of
Exactly,
character, 'cause I don't know Anton. And I'm not here to vilify him. I'm just going based off how things look and what the concerns have been in the public.
And I understand, but that's why I don't mind. That's why I don't mind talking about it, because there's nothing nefarious that I ever had going on.
Big word
And
again.
again, I never do anything unless my husband knows.
So your husband knew that you were going to this business meeting.
Nope.
My husband
Nope.
knew that I was where I was.
No.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
not-
That's not the
let's-
question.
Let's be
Yep.
very clear with language.
Yep.
So I want to be
You did
clear
not
with that
know.
question. Did your
100%. I
husband
put
know
money on it.
that after the show, the interview was over, you were going to a basketball, not a basketball, you were going to a meeting at an arena where a basketball game was?
I don't remember if I told him.
Ah,
before
she
or
did
after
it.
the
See, I knew it.
interview.
Nah. Cap. She is capping. I knew for a fact he didn't know. He did not know. He did not know. I knew it. I knew it. He didn't know. She just went with it. That is wild, man. I can just tell. She's like, I don't think I told him before, but I definitely told him after. I'm not sure. Yeah, but you can't remember that part. But you remember everything else. Huh? What a coincidence, isn't it?
When you say you don't remember
Meaning
before
like-
or after,
meaning like
is
I
it
can't-
fair to say you told him after?
No, it's not fair.
Because how do you not remember that?
Because
Exactly.
I don't remember everything about the day.
No, but you're a married woman. A married woman.
You're
who
supposed to
goes-
remember that.
And I want to be fair to you, but I want to.
Because to me, everything that I'm doing is business. So again,
But a married woman doesn't forget if she told her husband she went somewhere
because you're
before or after.
Exactly.
I'm trying to pinpoint a time frame. And tell you, I don't remember the
Not a
time frame.
not a
But
time frame.
I tell my husband everything. So yes, I did, and I posted this. This is my picture.
Yes.
So again, if I was trying to hide it,
So you
but hold on,
yeah.
if I didn't want my husband to know it, I would.
She don't respect the
So
husband.
you think posting it makes you innocuous?
Exactly.
No, I'm telling you that I don't hide anything. I have nothing to hide. And so if I wanted to hide something from my spouse, I would have never.
I was flabbergasted by this picture.
Okay, so you are.
Because there's no way my wife would be physically touching, leaning on a married man, leaning on a single man, leaning on another man in a way that suggests I'm feeling you, I like you. This is really some sort of.
Why do you think that says I'm feeling you?
Even if it doesn't say I'm feeling you,
No.
I don't want
I'm
my
saying,
wife.
why do you think that suggests that I'm feeling you? Because
Okay,
I'm just be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, Mika. My wife, get your ass off of him. How about that? Get off of him. If y'all are business partners, don't get off of me. Get off of him. Because you said if you're telling me that y'all aren't even friends, y'all are just business partners. Why are you even touching him? Now I know it sounds like this. Why be? Oh man, you touching him? Just shake his hand. Shake his hand. Hell, in the picture,
Exactly.
you a high five. But y'all aren't even friends. Get off of him. So I can understand what he's talking about. All right, this is only a thing to me now because I now figured out. I now know you're married, which is why you're married. Yeah, changed the whole thing. It changed so much of this thing. It changed so much. Get off of him. Yeah, you better get that nigga a high five, fist bump, whatever you need to do. Don't get off his shoulder or whatever. Just saying.
That's
hold on. The reason why I'm asking you is I have tons of pictures of our former co-hosts with the same lean, everything.
But here's the difference.
Hold on.
Yes.
And that person is also a male, all right? And we have a working relationship, and it's the same exact type of picture.
But Anton says flirtatious things, and he does it like repeated. It's the things he do, Mika. You gotta put the whole thing together. You put the whole thing together. If you was on the shoulder of Mr. Rogers, people will bet this. Yeah, Mr. Rogers. Anton said, I have nothing but bad around me. He said, oh, these women are all includes.
Oh, snap.
Which is all inclusive, which also includes the possibility of box. Listen, I think that is fair, Gary. It's all inclusive. It should come with this one cat. That don't mean that I'm gonna take it, and it doesn't mean that I'm interested. But I do think that I should have complete control over whoever it is that's around me. The guy who keeps flirting with women, nobody wants their lady on that guy's shoulders or whatever. Because now, once again, the image it paints out. The image. So, just saying, I don't even understand how this is very difficult. Don't understand how this is difficult.
But here's the disrespect. This is a married man that you are physically leaning into.
I'm not leaning into
that. To me,
I'm not leaning into.
To me, and here's my perspective.
She is leaning. She leaned on his shoulder.
Between it, but I'm looking at how you have a smile on your face. This is just my perspective. Your eyes look seductive. Just my perspective, and your.
Give me a second. Wait a minute. Your eyes look seductive. Your eyes do. You. It's like I don't want to just check off on that. Okay. That just might be how your face is. Okay. I don't want to do all that. So I ain't gonna check off on that, Mika. I'm not.
Seductive. Just my perspective, and your arm is relaxed on his upper shoulder.
Yep.
And I would never imagine a married woman leaning on a business male partner that way. That to me is inappropriate. That's if you were my wife, I would have a serious problem. My problem would be so serious, you would have to probably extinguish your contract with him.
Okay.
Just because, and I will also feel a little uncomfortable that this gentleman obviously did not either push you away or suggest that we shouldn't take this type of picture. I've never met your husband. I fly you out here once or twice. This is this may not be the first time. So which point was this? Not that it matters if it was the third time or fourth time.
This is the second time.
Oh goodness, second time?
This is the second time. Not the second time I'm dealing with Anton.
Okay, so what's and it doesn't matter to me, but what's that gap between the first time you're there, he takes you to a business meeting at a basketball game, and you guys are sitting on the floor like you are.
That we're working together? And it's not like that.
Well, that's not working together.
Go back to what you just said.
Is that working together?
No. Go back to what you just said.
Which part?
It's not that. No, you said a couple.
Pick one.
No, you said sitting on the floor like you are a couple.
Yeah, listen, I'm not.
But you're interjecting your own thoughts.
I'm giving you my perspective.
But your perspective is after I told you. So to put something else there.
Okay, I see. That's fair. Okay, so but I think that's a fair point. I don't want to spin it. First one is, it may not be as hard, but here it is. Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Well, I do not. Well, I have not been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
That's not answering my question.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
So I haven't been on after hours since the incident happened, and I felt that there were a lot of things that I did not like about everything that went on. So with that, I decided to pull away from the show. So no, I am not.
Is that a permanent termination?
I am not.
Permanent termination?
Yes. I was only doing one show.
Okay, so you're no longer a part of it. Here's another very challenging question, but I have to ask you. Mm-hmm. I just have to ask you. Have you and Anton ever had sex?
No. Hold on. No.
Okay. Any sexual relations?
No. It's always been strictly professional. And
you could be professionally sexual.
Anton has a persona online.
Okay.
I get his persona online, but personally, Anton hasn't done that to me.
Okay.
Big screen. All right. So y'all hear Mika is permanently not going on Anton's show no more, which is, I can understand. But if y'all want to watch the rest of this, because she speak more about it, because I want to tell y'all a little bit more about the thing because I heard it. I heard it already. She wanted to stop working with Anton because after Anton and the thing happened with him and Corey Holcomb, and everybody started saying that she was a side chick, Anton didn't actually defend her for real. Like he was more busy. He was more busy talking about these other things that were happening and just let that the side chick thing just keep building and building and building and building. And I think that was also when he just said the thing about I always got bad around me. So I'm glad you make sense for her to stop dealing with them, especially now that we know that she's married. She was married. Did anybody else know this? Oh God. But y'all, these two, Mr. Suit and Mika, y'all was getting into it. Y'all was having like a heated back and forth exchange. I think I said that wrong. Escape.
Yeah, see, I think my take on this. So, do I believe her? Of course not. The reason why they separated, I think, is because everything that they were doing in the dark came in the light. So it was best for them to stop working together. You know what I'm saying? It was in the best interest. And from when he wasn't supporting her on saying, "Oh, she's my side chick," and he didn't say nothing about it, because it's true. She was his side chick. He didn't say nothing about it for a reason. So let's not sit here and go on like, "Oh yeah, he done this, he done that." You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest, man. Call a spade as they call it. That they done a thing together. You got to come out in public, and of course, they're not gonna admit it. So it's best for them to just keep it stepping. He doesn't want to ruin his relationship. She doesn't want to ruin her relationship. So you know what I'm saying. So it's just how the cookie crumbled. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Let me guys know if you agree with me or you disagree with me or my wilding out and stuff. It's your boy A Dog TV and over there Gossip TV. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.